I figured I'd let you all see a sunset for the first time in forever. So I'm here. It's sunset time. Just got my doing a little ponytail action today. But the kitty cats just got fed. The chickens just got locked up for the night. And see, that's all there is of a sunset. There's no clouds in the sky. So there's just this little bit of yellow light left. And that's it. But today is like the last warm day for a while. And I figured some people might be missing the porch. So I figured I'd set out on the porch for a minute while the cats finish eating dinner and say hi from the porch since you guys don't get to see it as much now. So I'm just here letting you see the sunset on the porch. Hi, Chrissy. Just sharing sunset on the porch because, it's happening at 5 o'clock at night now instead, you know? It's so early. And then, of course, by the time we actually do our bedtime on the porch, it's so dark for so long. We're all like, oh, is it time to sleep yet? So, how you doing, Chrissy? Hello, Richard. I just figured people haven't seen the sunset here for a long time. Not much to it tonight, really, but. And there's Lombok. He's done eating his snack. He's so cute when he comes up to you because he comes up and he butts his head up against your hand. Come on, buddy. Show everybody how sweet you are. He's a sweet little guy. I'm okay, Chrissy. Just hanging out on my porch. Oh, I got to take that fern in. It's not going to like being left outside, not when it gets down in the 40s overnight. But hopefully in the next day or so, I will at bare minimum. Wonder if I can get them to fill the little propane tank when they're here, or if they can only do the large one. I might actually take out the little one and say, hey, can you top this one off too? I mean, why not, right? Because then I can do my bedtime on the porch with my thing a couple times, my fire pit at least. Oh. Hello, Lana. We are just watching the sun disappear, watching the beginning of twilight here on the porch. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my shelf over there. Let's see, it's probably easier to do this. But I've got a little watering can and an old iron, and I have a cherry pitter, and I think that's a fruit masher, and then an old copper thing. Brandon! We're just letting people see my sunset. It's not much of a sunset here. Yeah, there was a chicken up there, and the wind gets really bad here, and it blew the chicken off of the shelf, and it destroyed the chicken. So now I have no chicken in the middle. I need a new chicken, I guess. Hello, Phyllis. We're just watching the sunset. What little of it there is. No clouds to make it pretty. But it's a nice enough day to sit out on the porch and not freeze to death. And that's always a good thing, especially in November. Hey, Brandon, I'm going to try to make an orange and ginger cheesecake. And I'm going to try to do a ginger snap style crust. And of course, it's all going to be keto. And then I'm going to make a cranberry topping to go over the top of it because I think those colors and those flavors will be really, really good together. So if you want to maybe schedule a day when I do the keto version and you do a real one, we could do, kind of almost but not really dueling lives about our a cheesecake option. If you want to consider doing that with me. But yeah, I was looking at a liqueur, but unfortunately, I'm going to be going to the Mormons with the cheesecake, and I know they probably won't want alcohol in their cheesecake. So I'm probably going to take and do an orange juice and ginger reduction for the flavorings. And of course, probably a little bit of vanilla in there because orange and vanilla are so good together. And I just think the cranberry with orange will be really, really good. And of course, I don't know if when you were young, hi, Ropes, but there was this thing where we would take, and my mom would make homemade gingerbread, and then she would make an orange sauce to pour over top of it because orange and ginger are so good together. So if you're interested in like maybe doing a weird version of dual lives where we both, entertain in our own spots and do it as a group, boy, this is becoming like a real thing. And I wasn't planning on it lasting a terrible long time. I just like, gee, we used to do bedtime on the porch with the sunset, and the sunsets have been gone. Okay, cool. I don't know if you have these, but I have little miniature springform pans. I've got like a collection of 4 of them. And so I'm going to like make samples, and I'm just going to take and make 1 block of cream cheese to make 1 sample cake so I can sit there and tweak it and see what I like and don't like about it. And that way I can have more cheesecakes to make while I tweak it to where I have it where I want it. Because I'm like picky. But I do need to get more artificial sweeteners before I can do this. But maybe we can, it'll be a great thing for the holidays, for either Thanksgiving or Christmas. Because you have the bright reds and the nice warm flavors of um the ginger, because it's a nice warming ingredient type thing. So I figure it could be a lot of fun. And I already have a ginger snap crust from my pumpkin cheesecake. I do a pumpkin and caramel cheesecake, and I use a ginger snap crust for that one. So I already have the ginger snap crust part done. I just need to come up with my correct orange filling, and I already have my cranberry sauce ready. That part of the recipe. So I'm just have to make the orange filling part, and I'm good. So thought we could start doing the good for you and the not so good for you versions. For those of us who are diabetic, cheesecake is like one of the best things to dessert on because the fat helps reduce the amount of carb hit you get and how your body reacts to it. So it's like really, really good for you. And compared to like some of the other types of, desserts that might be tempting as a diabetic. So, and Lombok is saying, I'm going to go inside because mom left me outside too long. And Monty's going to go steal Lombok's plate because Monty is Piggy Kitty. If you guys did not know that about Monty, Monty is Piggy Kitty. Oh, yes, I need to get some fresh ginger root for mine. I'll have to go shopping for my extra ingredients here. Um, but I was invited to go to the Mormons for Thanksgiving. Now, the Mormons do not know I am a lesbian, and I'm probably going to not tell them. As it is, they already probably think I'm going to burn in hell because I'm not a Mormon. So it's better not to let them know about the other part. Because their kids have adopted me as like a auntie, grandmother kind of figure. And it's not like I ever talk sex of any type to these children. They're children, we actually aren't trying to convert your children into being lesbians, believe it or not. That is not our goal in life. But because their kids enjoy hanging out with me and because I like having neighbors that like me, um, I'm not going to tell them. Now, one day, if I have a different living situation, I might have to. But hopefully by then, maybe they'll figure out that I'm not so dangerous after all and they'll not be so worried about it. Who knows? But until then, since I don't have anyone really on my horizons to, you know, accept me, there's not a whole lot to worry about. I'm planning on dying alone at the moment, so no worries there. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see my non-existent sunset. So y'all could see that there's not a whole lot going on here. The wind chimes even are still now. just hanging out. But we're gonna do the regular bedtime on the porch. This was just so y'all could see some sunset and if you missed the porch, you could visit the porch again for a minute. But anyhow, so if you all want to, you are uh welcome to come back again at bedtime on the porch in a little bit. And Brandon, I will get with you about doing a cooking show together. Thank you, everyone, for your visit, and I'll see you all in a couple hours. Bye bye.